Okay, guys, some more troubleshooting tips that we left out because this is like a follow-up part 2 because we had some Scott from not sure where, but gentleman Scott commented asking us questions on further problems, and I kind of thought about it, and it seems like some of the other problems that he's going through, which he's saying that the tank that he's using is leaking juice and coming out of the mod alone of the hive. Okay, so 3 things that can go wrong when it comes down to leakage is, number 1, it most likely might be just a defective tank here. Okay, now sometimes, like I said, these tanks are mass manufactured. Sometimes in assembly line things do go wrong. It may be something wrong with the tank, so sometimes what you want to do is try a new tank. Okay, 2 is the liquids that you're using might be too thin. Okay, now being in the retail space and constantly troubleshooting vape mods through tanks to juices and working with so many different brands of juice, sometimes the liquids, if you notice, it's very some of them are thick. They're just more PG or VG mix ratio in there. Some of the vape juices that other companies make, it might be made in-house, or maybe not the best quality. Sometimes the liquids is very, very thin. It's almost like watery, in other words. So just make sure that you're getting good quality juice, and talk to the local manufacturers or the people that are making it, asking them, hey, how many PG-VG mix ratio there is. A lot of times the VG and the PG is much thicker, so it's easier on vaping because it doesn't leak as much. Okay, now the very third thing that I think people might be going through when it comes down to leakage is overdrawing. That means that you're pulling on the tank too hard, and I'm going to explain the best I can physically, physics-wise, why it would be leaking. Okay, so here it goes. Now we know that every tank has a certain way of breathing. In other words, what I mean by that is, if I draw, air's got to go in a hose somewhere, up somewhere, into your mouth, into your lungs, and all that jazz, right? So if you look at this tank here, it's a bottom breather because the bottom is the hole, and that's where the air goes in to the center up. And I'm sure you can tell that some of these atomizers, you can see a little tiny hole in there, and they're designed to resist all the juice from flowing in and out. The cottons are there to give some resistance of the juice overflowing the tank, and to give the coils a proper burn. Now, however, when people come to me and says, hey, you know, I'm having a problem with my vape, it's constantly leaking, I usually ask them, how do you draw? Now, when they put it up to their mouth, they go like this, and they're drawing on it like, you know, they're drawing on this mouthpiece really hard. What's happening here, physics-wise, is that you're forcing juice through the cottons, okay, and it's not able to vaporize as quick as the tank is being filled with juice. So what happens now is what doesn't go up must come down, and the juices actually start coming out of the breather hole. So that's another way of actually troubleshooting and making sure it's not a user error, and just being mindful that you're not drawing too hard. If you notice your cheeks are like going in and you're trying to like suck, you know, draw through a you know, like the coffee straws, the really thin ones, like you're drawing on it, you know, that could be causing the leakage of the tank because of drawing too hard. Okay, so I hope that all helps you out. If you have any questions, comment below. I'm gonna get back to you guys there. Keep it coming. I deal with a lot of problems with vapes on a daily basis, so I'm always here for you guys. Have a great day.